I'm told that along the line you are arrested and all that. What is going on at Nahinso?
First of all, thank you, Dave. As a matter of fact, anytime this question is, put before me, it sends me into, drowsy state. Drowsy meditative state, in the sense that I never thought we could get to this place where we are at the moment, because looking at the fact that I initially had good intention of helping my people, solving situation, but here's the case that we are here. Here's the case that the public has now become our jury.
You say
it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. You had
good intentions. Is it to say that now you don't have good intentions?
I still.
Okay, so what?
I still do.
So what has transpired leading to your arrest from at Nahinso, where you achieved? What has happened?
Thank you once again, Dave. My place is bounded by rivers, Nahinso. When I say my place, I'm making reference to Nahinso. I share boundary with Jinyasi, with this river called Dache. On the other side, I share boundary with Kodiochrome Prabon with Oda River. And that is a very big river. And I think I've been on the stool for 9 years. And ever since I came to office, I've been having so many encounters with the honorable member, the MP. I quite remember my first year, I went to her and she assisted, because anytime it rains, the whole place will be flooding. So every year I go to her and ask for assistance. Sometimes.
So when you talk about that, but you talk about Mama
Patricia PJ, yes. Okay. Of course, unfortunately, she's the only person whose name has not surfaced in this matter. You see, every year, consistently we've been doing it. She will bear witness to all these things that I'm saying. Sometimes she will provide, machines for me to fuel it. Sometimes she will fuel the machine and then I'll provide the fuel. Myself and my subject will contribute and then fuel the thing. It's something that I've been doing over years. So this year,
something that you've been doing. What exactly do you do?
We normally clear the drainage.
So you dredge the
we dredge as for the Oda, we've not done that before, but it's only the Dache.
Okay.
That was our initial threat.
Okay.
So every year, consistently, she will bear witness to this fact. So this last year, there was this bridge that got broken. I went to the in fact, that was even my first time of going to the assembly. I met the honorable member, the MCE. And I explained things to him that this is the situation. In fact, my people have been complaining. What are we doing about the situation? He said, Nana, wait.
I want us to have a clear picture.
Please,
when you say, what is the problem there?
The problem, my major problem is the flooding and then the road, the bad nature of the road.
Flooding and poor state of roads.
Exactly.
So you went to the MCE and told him?
For my first time, I went to him. I met him one-on-one. In fact, the reception was very, very good, I must say. And then he explained things to me that the contract is under construction. It's in the hands of one contractor. So I should wait. They will do it. I was like, oh, okay, fine. I came back. Dave, once I'm living in the same community, unfortunately or fortunately for me, I'm one of the few chiefs who lives within his community. Every morning they will come with the same complaint. Every morning they will come with the same complaint. If my memory will serve me right, I've not been there no less than 8 times. And I remember the last time that I went there, I told him that, look, the bridge is the only bridge that connects the community. So let's find a way and then do it. He said, Nana, we don't have any resource. So I took it upon myself. I went to hide machine and then cleared the area. Immediately it was done. Then somebody surfaced. He said his name is the engineer. He's the engineer for Asukwa Municipal, whoever. Then he asked me, where did I get the permission? Where did I didn't come for permit to do it. I was like,
What work did you do with the bridge? What exactly did you do there?
I was constructing the bridge. The broken bridge, yes.
It was broken. There was a bridge.
Yes.
That got broken.
Exactly.
And you repaired it.
Exactly.
By doing what exactly?
Exactly. So I first of all, whenever a bridge is broken and you want to repair, first of all, you need to clear the old, the broken one before it will pave way for you to construct a new one. And that is exactly what we were doing initially. And then he said, I don't have any right to do it. That was his first, complaint to me. Because the pressure on me was too much, I didn't give him attention. I went ahead. And at some point, I caught up. Financially, I was.
You were using your money
down.
to do this?
Exactly. So
you didn't get money from it?
Nobody. So at some point, I even told the residents that they should help me. So I assigned three people to go house to house and then solicit for funds.
In the video that I played, there was a woman who was ranting.
Yeah.
When you said you constructed a thing with your money, there was a woman who kept saying that it is not your money, it is through contributions. I'm
not crossing you. That is, unfortunately, that is the new elected assembly member for the area. You know, if you go deeper into the video, she will even expose herself. I even explained it. You see, this woman came into the picture when I had already started the project, and then she came for the purpose of a campaign, and I put it before her that this is the project that I want to do. So in your own capacity as an incoming assembly member, what can you contribute to help us? And she said, and I even made it known to her that even the people that are going to vote for you, most of them are coming from the other end of the place. And they are going to use the same bridge.
So she supports.
So exactly. So she pledged 10 bags of cement.
Is she the only one who has supported you in the quest to try and fix the road?
That is it.
She's the only one.
She's the only person. Apart from the residents, most of them contributed.
The residents have also
exactly yes
to this project.
Exactly. So when we are talking of somebody outside the
residents
society,
contributing to this project, what contribution have they made? Do you have a rough idea as to the amounts that they have contributed? What did you use the monies for? What did you do with the money that you collected from the residents?
Very good question, David. You know, because I'm not having the technical eye as to construction and those stuffs are concerned. I went and engaged a contractor that a municipal has assigned a contract to him to come and do. So he came and then supervised everything and then did the estimate and then gave me the bill as to how much that I should pay. So roughly, I don't want to say anything, off head.
Why are you not keeping records?
We are. But as I'm sitting here, it's not with me.
You don't have a rough idea as to how much you collected, how much you spent?
Like the residents, if my memory serves me right, I think to 20,000 thereabouts. But the project is more than 70,000. The amount spent
on the project.
Is
it the bridge construction?
The bridge construction.
The repairing of the bridge.
Exactly.
You say that it's estimated above 70,000.
Exactly. But my own contribution, the money that came from me that I account for, is running close to 50,000.
So what? Contribution from people 20,000.
Exactly.
Your own money 50,000.
Yes.
So how come you were arrested? What comment?
You see, you yes. After this project, I think this project was done somewhere February, March this year. Okay, I started it December and then we completed it February, March. And per the technical people, after projects like this are done, you need to leave them for a while.
They need to dry up.
Exactly. So it was officially commissioned, I think, 3 months ago or something. So even after this project, I had to go and buy a sand to come and cover the place. So I used
the same
bridge. So I used my own money and then bought sand from this place, Angumaso, wherever, and they were charging me 1,500 per trip. So we use it to cover the bridge to make it more accessible to
more
people.
Okay.
Exactly. So after this that before then there was initial complaint about the flooding that I was talking about initially, that I was saying that every year I do it with the Honorable MP Mama Pat, and this year I decided that I think I've disturbed this woman for too long, so this time round I'll go to the assembly and meet the MC. I met him. That was the last time that I even went to him. I waited for about 3 hours. And when he came, he told me that Nana Chapacha ye program to me and I told him that, look, the people are complaining. They are threatening demonstration. So please, kindly tell me something. Once I know the assemblywoman is there, and I know it's beyond her, that is why I've come to you. So if anything at all, you just give me audience and let's see how best we can solve the problem. And he said, you go and see the assemblywoman. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Then I went home. And my people were waiting to hear something from me. Something that the good news that the assembly came, when I went there, the assembly told me. I couldn't get anything to tell them. So I told them that you will find our own way to do it. Then I started. And you see, the request that I put before the MCE was that they should give me the excavator to clear the riverbed. Because, you see, I'll send you some videos. Like I said earlier on, I share boundary with Frabom, and that place they have cleared the riverbed. So the volume of water that comes from that place immediately it gets to Nahinso, it will just, flood the whole place because it doesn't have any place to go. So I told them that once you are not getting the machine and we are in rainy season, let's find our own way. Because 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity to be in Takrady. I was taking round. I took notice of the sea defensing and all stuff. So in my own imagination and my own understanding, I thought that at least I can do something to prevent the flood.
Why were you arrested?
I was arrested just because it was even that was I'm coming, Dave. That wasn't even the first time that they went there with the police. I think 2 weeks ago I was in Accra when I had a call from the people working there. Then they told me that police have come together with some people from the assembly. And I told them, let me speak to them. I talked to them and he said they were sent by the assembly. So they are taking them to Asokwa. They took them to Asokwa. Then I spoke to the commander and I told him that I'm in Accra. So when I come, I'll come. When I get to Kumasi, I'll come. When I came, I went there. He said, Nana, it's a matter that you need to say. The assembly have to, we've advised them to come to you. Because first of all, before you go after somebody, you need to see the intention, the rationale behind whatever the person is doing.
The police told you this?
Exactly.
The police told you this?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So I went home. And
do you grant your people bail? Were you allowed to give them bail?
Yes.
So were you arrested?
You see, Dave, that is where the issue is. They were going after the person perpetrating the act. Here's the case that they met my presence. And as a normal thing to do.
They met your presence or your absence?
Sorry. They met my absence. So they arrested my representative, the person who is there. Okay? Thinking that I'll surface for me to be arrested. And because I knew that I have good intention, because what I'm doing, doing something that will even solve a problem. So I boldly went to the police and told them that indeed these people that we've arrested.
Nana Boamang,
yes.
Answer my question. Were you arrested?
Yes, I was arrested.
Because yesterday I spoke to the MC for the area, Honorable Akonyesa.
Yes.
And I was with Lawyer Miriku at the time.
Okay.
He says to me that you were not arrested, but that you rather said you should be arrested because you had engaged the people to work on your behalf.
Dave.
So because you asked the people to work on your behalf, if anybody should be arrested, it should be you.
Dave, I'm coming. It's good you've brought in the honorable member. I decided not to say anything. But in reference to his own, statement that has been put out there, at one breath he said he wasn't there. Initially he said he was not the one who caused the arrest, but rather it was the assembly member. And on record, she's the complainant. You understand?
Fine.
And I'm sorry. I'm sure. I'm surprised. He's now calling back to come and say that I was not arrested. Somebody who is claiming, alibi or something. You are claiming you were not there when this whole thing happened.
So now you are arrested.
Yes, I was.
Have you been granted bail?
Yes.
You were arrested and was granted bail.
Yes.
I hear you. Hold your thought for me.
Okay.